Janet Arnold describes it as a heavily padded doublet, cotton stitched on a foundation of linen, pinked with intricate interlocking parallel lines, revealing the matching green lightweight satin beneath. The front is stiffened with blue starched linen and finished with passementerie buttons, which I made by hand. Whilst the history is unclear, it's estimated to have been made from 1580 to 1605. It's said to be an arming doublet, but since the sleeves aren't padded, it's a bit uncertain.
Whilst I couldn't get my hands on an original Peace Corps doublet, I took full advantage of museums, the V&A and portraits. I did manage to study in person some garments of a similar time period at Newstead Abbey. There I was able to get a close look at the finishings and inside of the garments, such as armholes and facings, things that aren't commonly photographed and put up online. It really helped looking at previous finalists and seeing their approach to research. Once I'd attained the perfect silk fabric, I started the process of dyeing it, carrying out multiple samples to get the perfect balance of green and gold to achieve the beautiful green colour. Although the original has yellowed over the centuries, I wanted to showcase how vibrant it would have been at the time it was made. I want to challenge the perception that historical clothing was always dull and muted. Going into the construction phase, I soon realised that I couldn't simply rely on my knowledge of modern garment construction, specifically with order of make. I started with a half-scale calico version, but as it wasn't padded and it didn't behave like silk, I resolved to make a 1-for-1 half-scale silk version, making notes throughout, and this was the best decision I could have made with this project, as it made me confident and was a great tool to refer back to. I approached this project with a real detective mindset. I saw that in all the editions of Pattern to Fashion, Janet Arnold makes reference to the skirt being coated in some kind of black substance. After researching, I believe this was tar from a pine tree. I thought, what would be a good, natural, accessible alternative for this project? And I came up with crushed charcoal. When it came to sewing and construction, I tried to stay as historically accurate as possible, with the exception of a few modern tools, such as using Photoshop to trace and transfer the interlocking pinking design, and even using an electric hair braider to help twist the silk thread into a Z twist cord for the passementerie buttons. It was a long process working out what to do for the trim. I attempted to learn tablet weaving, but with the limited time frame I had, I settled for store-bought trim. After weeks of collecting samples, I thought it was hopeless, but I noticed one of my samples, when used backwards, mimics the braid motif of the original, and this worked really well. I would still love to learn tablet weaving so that I can use it in future projects.
In the future, I look forward to taking every opportunity. I'm already looking at repeating the process with another garment from the Patterns of Fashion books, as I've learned that researching and practicing historical making methods is where I derive the most joy. Thank you so much for Costume Society for having me. I've enjoyed everything about this process and I can't wait to do it again.